Hey, it's Dr. J. I had the opportunity to attend a retirement reception this past week. And as I was sitting there and I was listening to all the conversations and watching the pictures scroll on the screen and listening to other people talk, my glasses are lopsided. Um, it kept coming up to me this idea of leadership. And I'm super interested in it. I'm not sure that I quite understand it other than a surface level. Not, but it. When I watched the gentleman speak at his retirement, there was just something about him for me that he exuded leadership. And I don't know how you quite do that or how that is done, but it was powerful and it is a magnet for me and I want to understand it and learn it more. And so I left and I've been thinking over the past couple of days, the folks that have had the most influence on my life are those people that have exuded this intangible um, a vibe and aura or air of leadership. While it's intangible, they still have outcomes to support the theory that they are leaders. And so one of my devotions came up and it really talked about leadership and it still reigns with me and it's something that there's a flow for me about this, the theory and the practice and the reality of people who are leaders. And so here is, I'm only going to do one this week and I'll double back and do the next one next week. But the first piece says believe in and lead yourself first. And this piece says, I've never met a successful leader that didn't believe in themselves or lead themselves well. If we want others to believe in us, we must go first and believe in ourselves. This requires positive self-talk, self-investment, self-reflection, and self-awareness because before I can lead effectively anyone else, I must lead and believe in myself. I will never be able to lead at a level higher than the level at which I believe in myself. If I won't push myself to grow, first as a leader, I'll lack the influence to move others. And so we oftentimes engage on projects and activities and start businesses and do things, and we are questioning or coming from a position of self doubt. Maybe not because we're doubting ourselves, but because we don't know the path and how it outlines and how it's going to work and what the journey looks like. In order to be a leader, I've got to one, believe in myself first. I have to believe and know and understand that what I am doing is the right thing. Because when I doubt myself or I question myself or I come across as I'm not sure, I can't lead anybody else not being sure because that authenticity is what comes across, right? Positive self talk. It can't always be, I don't know. Replace I don't know for me with, I'll figure it out. Self awareness, recognizing how I know that I am straight no chaser. I know that. I also know that sometimes that works to my advantage, and sometimes it may put people in a different position with regard to approaching me. I also know that I'm a big old introvert and I'm fairly closed. How do I lead from a position of self awareness? I cannot be clueless about me and profess to be a leader. You've got to know, we have to know who we are. Self reflection and self investment. You have people who want to do, and we want to do these amazing things, but we are not investing in ourselves. We'll invest in our kids, we'll invest in our relationships, we'll invest in our friendships, we'll invest in all of the other things, but we do not invest in ourselves. And I'm not saying those things are not important, but what I am saying is that somewhere along the line in my day, and in my week and in my month, in order to continue to be in a leadership position, I've got to invest in myself. I do. And I've got to not feel bad about it and not feel guilty about it, right? And so we'll do all of the things and wonder why our business isn't taking off or wonder why um, we are having difficulty. When we start to invest in ourselves, that means we automatically make other connections to other opportunities, to other organizations. And those connections for me have to be folks who are doing some things that I am interested in. We can't get comfortable staying right where we are in order to grow and in order to command or expect to continue to operate in a leadership capacity. We still have to continue to grow. So believe in yourself. Really take stock in, do I believe in what I'm doing? Or am I questioning what I'm doing? That authenticity comes across, and it comes across quicker than you ever can imagine, with sometimes us not saying a word. So the first key and the first piece that I really want to share, even in my leadership and in your leadership journey, believe in and lead yourself first. You cannot have higher expectations of others than you have of yourself. Believe in you. If you are doing what you have been called to do and are aligned to do, believe in it. Whether you see it or not, all of it or all the steps, you have to have a certain level of belief and lead yourself first. All right. See y'all next week. Have an amazing week.